Hi guys, so it's that time of year, all hell is about to break loose, so we're up in our little collection. Oh, I've got a new device that needs to come through here, but yeah, we're getting set up for event season, so gradually over the next day all the event kit's going to end up here. Thankfully I've got no hire up here, but yes, it's this stage of the game now, so lots and lots of things charging and that. Still don't think we've got enough of those, but there you go. And then we've completely overhauled the event core rack, so everything is just a complete mess at the moment. If we go downstairs and round the corner into the disaster zone, and we have our new event core rack there. That needs a few bits done to finish it. I need to swap the SSD in, need to get some software on it, but that's 90% there. We've got all the nodes. We've got a new addition this year for the event that we've got first, which is this thing, which is basically just a ruggedized switch. We need to split the network on the first event that we've got before we go over to Lockswood, so that allows us to do that. It's just a nice neat setup with the power for the 710 in there. Most of the radios have been through, so we've got a couple of deadies. What's that one? TX oddness, don't know what that means. And that one only programmed from channel 1, no idea why. We'll have a look at those, but there's not really any need now. The new rack is quite a bit different, so I can give you a quick look because there's nothing proprietary in here. All the proprietary stuff lives in here and it's not in. So we've got a embedded i7 under here and a PCI extender which goes off down to those ports there. We're running Proxmox now, which means we've got enough horsepower for everything we want to do rather than continually sort of skating on the edge where we were. We've got our switch at the bottom which does PoE. We've got a dedicated backplate which we've made. This is 3D printed. Everything's all a lot neater and a lot well more secured. Got power supply for the Starlink there. So yeah, that's quite a different beast to the previous one. It's got a really nice front panel over there as well, which will have an LCD on it one day. I don't think it's going to be before the event start. So yeah, it's busy. We'll probably do a walk round when we do build or after build. The trouble is I know you guys love these videos, but with a lot of this we're pressed for time, so we have to keep churning, which means filming can be difficult. Filming can add hours onto a job, and I really want to get back into the flow, but it's just not always possible. But as I say, this one will be different, and there's all the nodes that we use. So these are dotted around the event site. Each one of these is fairly self-contained. So you've got a fibre uplink, a fibre downlink, and then 5 PoE ports. They all vary a little bit. So you've only got 4 ports on this one, and only a uplink. This one sort of similar, less ports. These are all the Great Dorset port nodes, so they've been updated and messed around with. And I think this one, if I remember correctly, yes, so this is the one that lived at AutoJumble, and it ended up the pole for 2 years. So that's still going. Should probably fill that with something. It's not used anymore. That one again, fairly standard, 4 PoE ports. We've got another PoE port there. This one has an auxiliary DC port, which we don't really use. I think that one up there does, yep. Upstream, downstream, 5 ports on this one. So these just allow us to do sort of massive gaps in our network, rather than being restricted to 100 meter Cat 6, Cat 5 runs. We can go up to, I think the transceivers are rated for 20 kilometers. So we can really space things out without really affecting the network. Each one of these is a managed switch device that shows up on TP-Link, on the TP-Link network. So they're visible in Armada and can be controlled. I have a feeling one of these isn't. One of these is fairly thick. But it means that we can keep an eye on things and we know what's going on all the time. So everything in our ecosystem is Armada based. So they're all Armada switches. That's an Armada switch. That's an Armada switch. We're running the Armada controller on that device. And it just means that everything ties in nicely. The access points are Armada based as well, and obviously we're running a proprietary firewall now that we use for our business customers rather than the TP-Link one. The reason behind that is we've got way more control, and again, this machine is not short of CPU power, whereas the other one really doesn't have much more than a Raspberry Pi to throw at things. So it's a big change. And yes, I need to put that back in the car. And the truck is out there, and I'm deciding what to unload and what to reload. It is a complete mess at the moment. There's solar panel in the bloody way. But yes, just getting that unloaded and organised a bit better. And then I think we'll be ready to go. So we start the next event on Thursday. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event. So we don't have many days. And of course, I've got all my normal work to fit in as well. Anyway, there you go. Take care.